Hello friends, this is Holmes, a first-time farmer over 50. Welcome to the homestead. So just doing a quick video. This is a walkthrough tour video of the fence line here in the backyard. House is up there, the yard's right there, pasture out that way, pasture behind me, pasture ahead of me. So this is where the fence line will go through so that to separate the pasture from the yard. And I've gone through and laid out where the posts will be. Now this is the corner here. How do you like that post? That's actually for future markings of the center of our different sectors on the ridge. I've done made a couple of these so far. There's actually one at the other end. We'll see that here in a few minutes. But those are just kind of like my prototypes to make sure I like the way they look. And they'll replace the flags that I've set up in the past. Those flags right over here. So this is the center of Sector D. And these flags right here will be replaced by one of these poles. And the reason for that is I can see them from a much further distance, and I'll have them each marked with a letter. And when people come out to the farm, if they want to see what it looked like in this area from the very beginning, they can pull out their phones, go to YouTube, pull up the playlist for that particular sector, and take a walk through history. So I think that'd be pretty cool. So anyway, that's why that's there for the time being. It's temporary, but it'll find a new home someplace else. All right, let's take a walk. So each of these posts, well, this is the first, where the first post will be, and it is 10 feet from there. And then that flag right there is 10 feet running up the hill toward the road. And then the actual fence line will cut across right here between the two just to soften that corner. And then continues on over here. Now, these are approximately 20 feet apart. They're actually a little less than that, like 19 feet 7 something. And just did that for the sake of dividing everything up evenly. And I have we're coming up here in a few seconds on the where the gate, there you go, if I could think, where the gate will be. It'll be 15 feet across. Won't be a hard gate. It'll be a timeless spring gate. Basically just strands of wire that are springy that'll cut across. And so this is the end of the one side right here, cutting through. I don't know if you can see the post over there or not, but that's it. And then this is 15 feet from this flag to this flag, and that's where the gate will be. And then continuing on down this way, these again are evenly spaced, 19.7 point something. This tree is going to have to come down. This tree is right on the line. It's kind of annoying, but it's an oak tree, so I'm going to leave it, and the fence will just kind of have to skirt around it a little bit. And continues on over here, and then you can see the corner up here with our multicolored post. And then this flag right here, this marks where the end will be. So the fence line will run all the way through here, ends right here, going over to that flag there, and that's a double flag there. So it's going to soften this corner. Right there is the center of Sector C. That's not going to change. It'll just have a post right there, and the corner fence will just cut right across. It'll just be inside the pasture. Let's see, and there is our post. And then that post over there, that was going to indicate the corner of the pasture. And what I got to thinking was, the reason I did that was I wanted the yard, the entire yard, to be yard and not in the pasture. And then I thought, well, that's kind of silly because some of the best stuff we have to graze is in the yard, so why not incorporate that into the pasture? So that is why I have chosen to move this post all the way over here to this post. So that's about 25 feet and 25 by 150 basically. So we gained a sizable portion. Some more grazing area. This will all be part of the pasture, northwest pasture over here. So that's our walkthrough. That's where we are. That's the plan. Now it's just a matter of getting the stuff we need from Timeless Fence and getting it installed. And this is right on the property line. Aunt Margaret's to the left, Mom and Dad's to the right, looking up toward the road. And then this is looking down the property line. Aunt Margaret's to the right, Mom and Dad's to the left. I don't know how many of those posts you can see through there. But when I first came out here, before I started working, I took a video from right here at the center of Sector C. And you can see that post in it. But you couldn't see any posts looking that way because of all the honeysuckle and everything that were down there. And now I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can see at least 7, probably 8. And if the tree trunks weren't there, I could probably see 12 or more. But just amazing how this whole area has changed. If you want to see more of that, go check the Sector C playlist, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about, what a mess this all was, and what a change we have made in the last few years. It's pretty cool. All right, so just wanted to show you where the new fence line will be going. We certainly appreciate you watching. Please hit like and subscribe and ring that bell. And we look forward to seeing you again in the future. But if not, we're going to see you in the pasture.